Good morning, namaste, the team at Positive Affirmation. We are all a team. That means we are united. Today we are going to try and understand the basic fundamental objectives of doing a very important process of purification, that is pranayam. Most of the yogic practices, they believe in destruction. So when we say destruction, it is actually destruction of the wrong things that you have learned. Life is a learning mechanism, right from your school to your college, to your office jobs, to your businesses, and from your businesses to your retirement, and from your retirement to your final stages of leaving the body. So the whole life, it teaches you. And we humans, since we vibrate at a particular level of understanding, we acquire only that knowledge which we are attuned to. So the objective of our yoga is to release those emotions of anger, greed, envy, fear, pride, so that you start vibrating at a higher frequency, and then your ability to grasp knowledge, it increases. That is the basic reason why we are doing yoga. One of the most fundamental objectives that today we will be learning is how pran and breath are not only similar, but they are also different. The objective changes when you breathe in a focused manner. A general human being, when he is breathing air, he is breathing oxygen. But in your sadhana, when you have a focused and a mindful breath, you take in pran. Basically, pran means a life force energy. Each and everything that is there in the universe, the trees, the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, the living creatures that are there, they are all functioning because of the pran. In human beings also, we are not only a physical body, but we are a body made up of pran. We are a body made up of vibrations. We are a body made up of emotions. We are a body made up of light. So basically, when you talk about pranayam, it is basically the integration of all these factors and helping you evolve, and helping you unlearn. And when we unlearn some things, you will imbibe automatically the right things that you need to do to help in the transformation. So we have all heard about many institutions, etc., who bring about transformational changes. But the impact of these transformational changes can be enhanced when you integrate that with your subconscious mind. That is when you make those changes right from your bottom. Because what is there in the roots, that is only going to go and form a big tree. Now, as we put up our hands, let's not just get into verbal. Let's start doing it. Okay. So the basic funda is that I am sitting in a Vajrasana. Okay, this is the Vajrasana. We all have learned what is a Vajrasana. Separately, if you have queries, we can talk about it. But today the objective is directly pranayam. So it is the fourth anga as per the Patanjali Sutras. The first anga is yam, niyam, asan, and then pranayam. So since we have limited time and objectives of doing a particular thing, I would recommend that you can do your 2-3 asanas, whatever stretching that is there. But I personally, when I'm compressed with my time, I do the basic vertebral stretching asana, so that each of your energy centers that are there, right from your skull to the base of your spine, they are stretched. So when anything is stretched, they basically can have an ability to absorb energy, the pranic energy that we will be breathing today. So as we do the stretch, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath. So you can do this 2-3 times to get your body ready for the pranayama. There is one more few things that I can ask you to do. One of the most important things is sitting in a comfortable posture. I'm sitting on the floor right now with my legs, like this folded. It's called as a sukhasana. You can go into padmasana if you're comfortable. That's all right. So coming back to pranayam, it's basically it's the irrigation of your lungs, pranayam, because the lungs is the organ that can absorb the breath, the oxygen and the prana directly from the universe. Food, if you give up, you can live. Water, if you give up, you can live for some time. But you cannot give up on your breath. That is a certain death for you if you give up on the breath. So when we breathe, we are actually going to breathe a lot of the prana, which is the life force energy. Since we understood that it is very, very vital to breathe, to be alive. If a human body is made to breathe more of a prana, don't you think it's going to help you increase your lifespan? Forget about increasing your lifespan. It's going to give you a better health because life force energy is going to come into your lungs. And how do we do that? By purifying. So pranayam deals with a lot of factors of the Pach forces which are there, the 5 forces which are there in your body. Pran, Apan, Udan, Saman, Vyan. So these forces are always functioning in your body, and when you breathe the pran from the atmosphere, it enhances the functioning of these forces. So any place where there is an imbalance, like people they suffer from a little bit of constipation. That's because the apan vayu, which is flowing downwards, it does not have enough of energy left to function properly. So what traditionally you do, you go to a chemist, you buy that isopropyl and all that. You continue doing that. I don't want to get into all that stuff. But how pranayam can assist and help in a faster recovery from this problem is when you take in more of the prana or the bioetheric energy that you need for functioning. So let's get into it. What I'm going to do now is, this is the first introduction phase of pranayam. So to make it into small sections for everyone to digest it one by one. Yeah, let's call this as a part 1. Okay.